There's a base hit into center field. Horace Clarke is on. Runner at first base for the Yankees. Danny Cater over to Ellis for the out. Me fun today. There's a base hit. Billy Canigliaro feeling the ball. He throws home. The run scores. Line drive right to second. Canigliaro gets back to first base. Nestor Shylock almost lost his balance. Petrocelli whacked that ball. There's a base hit. Tony scores. It's tied 1-1. Jerry Moses singles to left, and Canigliaro, Tony, comes home with a tying run. Scott goes to second. Runners at first and second and 2 out. Second inning. Sharp ground ball, base hit. Here comes Scott. The Red Sox lead. Here is Ron Klimkowski warming up. Boston with a 2-1 lead. There's a base hit. White fielding the ball. They throw home. Cut off, and safe is Moses. Each team has 5 hits. There's a drive into left center field. Smith going back. Makes the catch. The run scores. He throws into first base. Other dugouts around the league. Especially you go into some cities and, you know, there are 5,000 people in a big place. There's a base hit to right. Yastrzemski straightened that curveball out. Carl is on. And he is wasting no time. Klimkowski came up last September after having the best year of his career with Syracuse. Had the best earned run average in the International League, 2.18, and tied for the most wins with 15. Rico hits one to center field. Mercer backing up. Yaz tagging up at second. And Yastrzemski is going to third. The throw is not in time. Long fly ball. Vicente Romo. This is the 9th meeting of these teams this year. Boston has won 5, New York has won 3. Pitch is inside, throw down, and it goes into center, and here comes Yastrzemski. Scott goes to third.
Base hit. Maybe for more than one. It will be. Tony chasing it back there. Eventually throwing it in, and it's just a double. Ellis holding at second. Made an error. Scott for the Red Sox and Munson for the Yankees. To left field goes Billy Canigliaro. And can't get it. Slaps it down. This will score a run. The throw to second base, not in time. Yankees now have 7 hits. And that makes it 8. Smith charging. This will score a run. It's tied up. Run batted in 30. And that's the first walk given up by Gary Peters. And that's going to be all for him. He will leave the game in the 4th inning. Roy White's walk makes the situation this. Peters will leave and Romo will come on. Ralph Houck there, feeling better about things now. Fastball hit to right. This will get the lead run in. 5-4 Yankees. That run belongs to Gary Peters. 3 straight curves, singles to the opposite field, showing Yankees, for the second time this afternoon, hold a lead. They led briefly 1-0 in the top of the second. Now they lead 5-4 and are still batting. Well hit toward the wall in left center. Reggie has to play it off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs will score, maybe. Yep. Moses drops it, and it's 7-4. A double. No errors, but there was a wild pitch mixed in there. And 1 man. Yankees have 10 hits in this game, and Red Sox have 6. At third base, Cater plays it over to Ellis. 1 away. Andrews, the batter, with 2 outs in the 4th. Mercer coming on, can't get it, all the way to the wall. This will go. Finally picked up by White, and Andrews has 2. Andrews makes a nice grab. Throws him out. Good play by Mike. Toward left, long run for Thomas. He's got it. Nice play by George. And Romo, after a bad start when he first came in the 4th inning, is going well now. He's retired 7 in a row, and he gets the side in order in the 6th. The end of 5½. Little pop foul. And Kenny has some room, I believe. Yep, right on the lip of the dugout. 1 pitch, and out. Andrews flies to left field, and that's going to be off the glove of White. Scott scores. Here comes Billy to the plate, and it's 7-6. Yankees ahead 7-6 in the 6th inning. And it is in there for a base hit. This will tie it up. Smith knocks in a run with a single, trapped by Mercer in center field. And they left 2 after 6.
It's getting dark again at Fenway. Reggie Smith on his horse, going deep, going back, over his head. Billy retrieves the ball, but Cater holds at second base for a 2-base hit. Turns around, says something to Art France, but not too much. From up here, that ball looked like it had a couple inches of the plate. Good pitch by Cal. 1-2. Nobody out. There's another one for Munson to left field. Thomas up with the ball, but Cater holds at third, so Munson gets his second hit of the day. Cater goes to third and brings up Ron Hansen. In the Yankee bullpen, while Santiago still throwing in the Red Sox pen. Ball hit to Scott. A great play by Scott. He comes home with the ball, and he is out. And a fine play by Scotty. Five to 2 if you're scoring, so another great play by Scott. On his knees and still made a fine throw to Jerry Moses at the plate. Brings up Ron. Here's a replay of that. Now you watch Scott. He's down on his knees, comes up with the ball. Now you'll see him throw, but he makes a fine throw here to Moses. Fine play. He's out by plenty. Of course, Jerry's got the plate blocked. Cater is. Jerry Kenny in the on-deck circle. Ball hit to Rico. He's up with it to Mike. Safe at first base. Yaz Strinsky, a fine play by Yaz. Short hop. So Kenny is out, and that's all for the Yankees here in the 7th. There were no runs, 2 hits, no Boston errors, and 2 men left on base. So after 6 1/2, the score, New York 7 and Boston 7.
Shortstop Hansen.
3 up.
Safe. High fly ball to short right center. Mercer makes the catch, and ground ball, base hit. Petroselli around third. And the Red Sox take the lead 8-7. But they have come up with a go-ahead run. Tomorrow night, it's expected to be Ken Brett against Tom Phoebus. There's a base hit just out of the reach of Petroselli. Clark is on with a single into left center field. Yastrzemski makes a good stop. Ball almost got by him. Clark edges right out there again. There he goes. There's the throw. Safe. Forrest Clark steals second. And Eddie Casco now is coming out. He has Lyle and Santiago in the bullpen. Here's another look at it.
This throw was just a little bit high. But Russ gets the umpire, says he's safe. I think he has called for Lyle, Ken.
Yeah. Ground ball to shortstop. Rico safe at first base.
As many of these Yankees do now. Of course, it brings up the old nemesis right here, which has always had pretty good luck against us.
Well, he's 3 for 4 today. Cater hits a ground ball into left for a base hit, and Clark comes home with a run to tie it at 8. Danny Cater, who went up there, 1 error and 2 men left on after 7 1/2. Ground ball, good stop by Petrocelli, throws him out at first base. The Yankees are down in the 9th. No runs, no hits. Without the express written consent of the Boston Red Sox is prohibited. Jerry Moses at the plate. 2 singles in 4 trips. Ground ball to first, Cater to McDaniel, and will go to extra innings. In the 9th for Boston, no runs, no hits, and nobody left on. And after 9 innings, there it is, 8-8. Strike 3. Derek is out. There's a drive to left field. Off the wall. Andrews going for second. Mercer throws it in. It's a double. 2-8 the score. Ground ball to second. Over to second one, back to first for a double play. Hit and 1 man left on. At the end of 10, it is tied 8-8. There's a base hit into right center field. There's a base hit. There's a base hit into center field, but the bases are loaded as Hansen singles to center field. Fly ball to left field. Thomas back. It is off the wall. 1 run is home. The second run on the way, and 2 runs score. The ball coming to the backstop. Kenny goes to second base, and the Yankees lead 10-8.
Glances exchanged. I think Jerry Kenny was one. Give him a look.
McDaniel belts one to left center field, and 2 more Yankees come across. Hansen scores and Kenny scores as McDaniel bangs a single into left. It is a line drive. Base hit for Mercer. And McDaniel comes in to score. Clark is going around to third. Mercer goes into second base. A double for Mercer. Clark going around to third base. Fly ball to right field. Clark is tagging up. Billy Canigliaro under the ball. His throw going across, cut off by Petrocelli, and another run is home. Drive down the right field line. Blefary over. Trapped the ball. Thomas holds up at first. Petrocelli bangs a single into left. Scott delivers a base hit. Thomas is coming around to score. Runners at first and second. And the first 3 Red Sox in the last half of the 11th inning have base hits. Fly ball into center field. Mercer comes in. He can't get it. And the bases are full. 3 men on for the Red Sox as Billy Canigliaro couldn't quite grab, so there are 3 on. Bouncer out to Clark. He puts the tag on Billy Canigliaro. A run scores. Moses reaches first base. So Petrocelli is in with the 10th run. Ground ball. Hansen tags second, throws to first for the double play that ends it. And the New York Yankees have beaten the Red Sox here today in 11 innings by a score of 14-10. And we'll be back with a rundown for you in just a moment.